All right, so I am going to use a block for core, but if you don't, if you don't have a block at home, it's not a make or break type thing. But if you have something that's block-like, shaped like a brick, maybe just grab it and then come to lay down in whatever your favorite supine position is. I'm going to remain seated just because I'm going to be reading something. So find your comfortable position for the first couple minutes of class. And just arrive on your mat, start to take some deep breaths and just ground yourself. The Invitation by Oriah Mountain Dreamer. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for. And if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you have touched the center of your own sorrow, if you have been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it, or fade it, or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own, if you can dance with wildness, and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes, without cautioning us to be careful, to be realistic, to remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself, if you can bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul, if you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. So just rock your head gently from side to side on your mat, assuming you're laying down on your mat if you are. And if you're not, come down to your back. And then just bring your right ankle to your left knee, just for a little figure four. Maybe just goalpost the arms here. And just take a couple deep breaths. And then maybe bring the right hand to the right thigh and just give it a some gentle encouragement here. Flexing your right foot. And then maybe for a little more sensation, just bringing that left thigh in towards your chest, interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh and drawing it in any amount. Just allowing the upper back, the neck, the shoulders to just stay nice and relaxed on your mat. And then slowly bringing the left foot back down to the floor, and then taking the bottom of the right foot straight down to the floor, drawing your right knee away from you. So it's coming away from your chest, and then maybe taking your right ankle in your left arm or left hand, goalpost your right arm, and just take a breath here. Good. Slowly start to come through center, all the way to the other side, taking a little twist here, just a little gentle supine twist. So if it's too much with the right ankle on the left knee, just take it off. And then coming back to center, just heel toeing that left foot to the floor. Nice. And then pressing down through the left foot to lift the hips up off the floor. Nice. Good. And then lift the hips up a little bit higher. Nice. Keeping that right foot flexed. Nice. And just take some pulses here. Not that many, just a few. Just a few more. Good. And then just go ahead and extend the right leg forward. Yeah, and just lift the hips up a little bit more. And then slowly lower all the way down. Good. And release your right foot down. Awesome. So coming to the other side. So figure 4 on the other side. So left ankle on your right knee. Good. And then just take your left hand to your left thigh and just gently press out. Good. Stay here for a breath. Good. And then go ahead and bring your right knee into your chest, interlacing your fingers behind your right thigh, if that feels okay here. Good. And then slowly lower the leg down. Good. And then take that little twist. So the left foot, bottom of the foot is coming towards the floor. Left knee is moving away from you. So moving away from your upper body. Good. Right hand can come to the left foot. And you can goalpost your left arm. Nice. Good. Holding here for a breath. And then we're going to come all the way over to the other side for that little gentle twist here. Feel free to remove the ankle from the knee. And just try to line up your hip, your knee. And then just using the leverage of the inner right foot to get a little bit more of a stretch. And then find your way back to center. Pressing down through the right foot, lifting the hip. Nice. Good. And just pulsing here, just a few. Nice. Good. Keep going. So just activating that right glute. You got it. And then extending that left leg so knees are lined up with each other. Good. And then slowly lower down and lower the foot down. Good. So again, if you have a block, just take the block and bring it the widest way, right between the knees. Good. And then keep your calves parallel to the floor and try to resist the urge of drawing the knees or the thighs any closer to you. So just keep the knees hovering right in line with the hips. Hands come behind the head, interlace the fingers, inhale. Exhale, lift up off the shoulders. Nice. Good. Inhale, lower down, feeling very strong here. Exhale, lift. Nice. Good. Inhale, lower. 2 more just like this. Good. Easy peasy so far. Good. Inhale, lower. Good. Exhale, lift. Good. Inhale, lower. We'll add on here. Exhale, lift, twist to the left, and extend that left leg. Nice. Good. Come back to center. Rebend. Inhale, lower down. Good. Exhale, lift. Twist to the right. Extend that right leg. Rebend, come to center. Inhale, lower. We'll do that again. Exhale, lift, but we'll stay lifted throughout each side. So twist to the right, switch the legs. Come back to center. Inhale, lower. We'll do that again. Exhale, lift. Good. Twist to the left, extending the left leg. And then twisting to the right, extending the right leg. Left leg lowers. Come back to center. Inhale, lower. Nice. Exhale, lift. Good. Extend both legs. Good. Rebend. Inhale, lower. Good. Again. Exhale, lift. Extend the legs. Rebend. Inhale, lower. We'll do that again. Exhale, lift. Extend those legs. Good. Rebend. Inhale, lower. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Extend the legs. Rebend. Inhale, lower. Good. Take a breath here. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Take a twist to the left and extend that left leg. Good. And then move the hips to the right any amount. Nice. Good. Switch sides. Good. And switch. Good. And switch. And switch. And and switch. Nice. 2 more. Good. Good. And back to center. Inhale, lower. Good. Just a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Lift off the shoulders. Extend the legs. And then reach the feet forward any amount. Squeeze it back in. Rebend. Inhale, lower. Good. Same thing. Exhale, lift. Extend the legs. Good. Reach them forward. Squeeze them up. Rebend. Inhale. Good. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Extend. Reach. Good. Come back. Rebend the knees. Inhale, lower. Nice. 1 more. Good. Extend. Reach the legs forward. Stay here. And then extend the arms. Nice. Holding here for 8, 7. You can pulse if you want, or just stay in this hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rebend the knees. Release your block if you have one. Goalpost the arms. And just bring your feet about mat width distance apart. And just allow your knees to come in towards each other. And then maybe take your right arm across your chest and just gaze over your right shoulder. Switching sides. Awesome. Bring your knees into your chest. If you're ready for a happy baby, go ahead and take the outer edges of the feet. Otherwise, just slide the hands behind the thighs and just gently rock from side to side, really drawing your tailbone down. Massaging it out. Good, and then we're gonna start to roll up and down along the length of the spine. So hands can come behind the thighs. If you'd like to stop in the middle for a boat pose or 2, feel free. Otherwise, we will meet in all 4s. Put the hair up. Okay. So just make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips, and just start taking some cat-cows here, or just doing whatever feels good on your spine. So maybe the fingers come out to either side, taking some circles, getting some more movement in the rib cage. Switching the direction of those circles if you haven't already. Maybe floating the fingers to face the knees. Pressing down through the heels of the hands. Puffing up behind the heart, drawing the chin towards the chest. Good, and then maybe rocking back and forth, allowing the heels of the hands to lift and lower. And then flipping both palms, or taking one at a time, and just isometrically pulling them apart. Getting a stretch in the back of the wrist all the way up to the wrist. Good, and then flipping the hands. Good, and then we're just gonna go ahead and tuck the toes here and just hover the knees off the floor. So just come into bear pose and really press the hands down. Good, slurp the belly in. Stay here for another breath. And we'll start to lift the knees, lift the hips. Good, and find your way into a downward facing dog. If you'd like to kind of float into a plank pose and then back into a downward facing dog, just a couple of times just to make sure the placement of your hands and your feet are where you want them. Good, gazes between the heels. Good, energizing the legs, almost like you're pulling the inner heels apart. Nice. Good, taking a breath here, pulling the belly up and in. Nice. Good. Lift the right leg back and up. Awesome. And then inhale, float to a plank pose. Nice. Good. And then come right back to a 3-legged dog. Lower the right foot down. Left leg is going to lift. Good. Find your way into a plank pose. Nice and strong here. And then floating right back into a three-legged dog. Good. We're going to go ahead and lift the right leg up and back. Bring it out and around and take a step forward. And do the same with the other leg. And come all the way to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Nice. And then once you're there, just find your favorite version of a forward fold. So maybe it's opposite elbows, hands behind the head, or hands on the floor. The hands are on the floor. You're pressing the hands into the floor and letting the head be heavy. Shoulders releasing away from the ears. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then rolling up one vertebra at a time, allowing the head to be what it is, and let it come up last. And then just find your way into mountain pose or Tadasana, just at the top of your mat. And we're just gonna continue to warm up with Surya Namaskar 1 before we roll into our sequence. So inhale, arms come forward and up. Exhale, fold. Nice, half lift here. Fold it in, right leg comes all the way back. Drop the knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, arms rise. Nice. Really feeling that pubic bone lift up, and then finding your way back to a plank pose. Good. Lower the knees, lower down in one smooth piece. Inhale, cobra, and exhale, back to down dog. Right leg between the hands. Try to use the core, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, arms rise. Standing split. Top of your mat. Good. Forward fold. Hands find the hips, flat back, come all the way up to stand. Optional back bend here. Awesome. Good. Arms at your side. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Fold it in. Left leg comes back. Drop the knee. Untuck the toe. Arms rise. Good. Plank pose and hold. Lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cobra. Maybe hover the hands. Downward facing dog. Left foot comes between the hands. Drop the back knee. Untuck the toe. Arms rise. Inhale. Exhale. Standing split. Top of your mat. And right into a forward fold. Nice. Good. Hands find the hips, flat back. Come all the way up to stand. Optional back bend here. Awesome. So arms at your side, so we're going to add on. Inhale. Arms come forward and up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Fold it in. Right leg comes back. Drop the knee. Keep the right toes tucked. Nice. Inhale, arms rise. Right arm is going to swing back towards the right ankle or heel and take a little back bend. Nice. Good. Right arm is going to come right beside the left foot for an easy twist. Good. And then we're going to float the right arm back to the right heel for your back bend. And then right back for a twist. Nice. One more time. Reaching back, inhale, and exhale, easy twist. Nice. So let's all lift the back knee. Nice. Good. Really plug that right shoulder blade in, and then press down through the right toes. We're going to come to a twisted high lunge. Nice. Good. We're going to drop that back arm, reach the right arm up. And then we're going to come to a one-legged plank. Good. So the first 2 toes of the left foot are going to slide onto the back of the right heel. Good. And we're going to pull the right heel back, reach the sternum forward. We're going to lower a third of the way and lift. And a third of the way to dancer's table. So we're gonna skip side plank. Who needs that? Nice. Good. And then we come right to fall in triangle. Nice. Good. Plank pose. Good. Lower to a low push-up, upward facing, downward facing. Good. So that was half the side. So inhale, exhale, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Good. Half lift. And hold. Good. Come all the way up to stand. Arms rise. Maybe take a back bend here. And fold it right back down. Good. Half lift. Hold. Left foot comes all the way back. Drop the knee. Keep the toe tucked. Nice. Inhale, arms rise. Good. Left arm floats back. Takes that left ankle. Right arm reaches back. Nice. Easy twist. Right back. Woo. Nice. And easy twist. We'll do that Uno Mas one more time. And then we'll lift that back knee. Awesome. And we're gonna hover, or we're gonna lift that left hand, finding our twisted high lunge. Good, maybe bending that back knee. And then reaching back with the right arm and reaching up with the left. Good, inhale here. Exhale, lower down. One-legged plank here. Good, slide those toes onto the back of the left heel. Good, get nice and long. And then we'll lower a third of the way. Press. 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 You got this. One more. Nice. Good. And then we'll find our dancer's table here. Nice. And right to fall in triangle. Good stuff. Plank pose. Coming through your flow, or skipping it and coming right to downward facing dog. Good. Walk, step, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hold. Good. Hands find the hips. Squeeze the glutes, cinch the hips. Come all the way up to stand. Good. Optional back bend here. Nice. Okay. So make sure you're at the top of your mat. We're going to find chair pose. So maybe the big toes are touching. Maybe the feet are about hip width distance apart, whatever works for you. Arms are alongside the ears. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Good. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Good. Chair pose. Sink the hips. Arms reach. Maybe all 10 toes lift. Good. Plant the hands. Half lift. Good. Hop, step, glide back. Low push-up. Upward facing and downward facing dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of your mat. Chair pose. Last one here. Good. Fold it in. Plank pose. Lower. Upward facing and downward facing dog. Good. Take a couple lion's breaths here. Really extend the index finger forward. Inhale. Good. One or two more. Good. Inhale. Nice. Hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Half lift and fold. Hands find the hips. Good. Come all the way up to stand. Optional back bend here. Awesome. So we're going to add on to that. Inhale, arms come forward up. Exhale, fold. Good. Right leg comes all the way back. Drop the knee, keep the toe tucked. Inhale, arms rocked. Good, reach back for that heel. Nice, easy twist. Good, lift that back knee. Nice, good, come up for your twisted high lunge. Nicely done. Take that little back bend. A combination of a back bend and a side bend. Good. And then find your one-legged plank. Sliding those toes. Nice. This time we're going to lower about halfway. And we're going to hold here. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here. Squeezing it in. And then pressing it back up. Nice. Dancer's table. Good. Right to a fallen triangle. Nice. Good. And then find a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip here. Good. Square your chest towards the floor. We're headed to a warrior two. Left leg comes between the hands. Right heel lowers. Cartwheel up. Good. Reverse your warrior. Hard in my back. Good. And then extended side angle. Nice. We're going to reverse our warrior again. Nice. Taking any variation that feels good. And then right back here. Good. We're going to stay here. And we're going to heel toe that back foot in. We're going to come to this like kind of hanging out half moon. And we're going to pulse that right glute. So I want you to, right where I'm tapping, I want you to squeeze. Squeeze. Nice. Keep going. You got this. Good. Right back down. Good. Find a little squat here. Little goddess pose. Nice. Get nice and low. Get a little bit lower. Goalpost the arms. And then find star pose. Good. Extend out through the fingers. Nice. High plank. Good. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing. Awesome. Inhale forward. Plank pose. We're going to lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So extend the arms forward. So think Superman. Forehead on the floor. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift the right arm and the left leg. So the head comes up. Lower down. Inhale, other side. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Make sure you're breathing. Lower. Lift. Lower. Get extension just like any other locust. Yeah, so we're extending through the fingers and the toes. Good. Keep going. Good. 4 more. Awesome. You got this. 3 more. Nice. Nice strong backs. Good. And then slide the hands on either side of the chest. Tuck your toes. Find a plank pose. Down dog. Good. Take a breath here. Good. At the end of your next exhalation, good. Hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Nice. Good. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Hands are going to find the hips. Flat back. Come all the way up to stand. Good. Optional back bend here. Nice. Arms at your side. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Take the right wrist with the left middle finger and thumb. Good. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, pull to the left. Good. Inhale again. And exhale. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, other way. So taking the left wrist with the right middle finger and thumb. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, lift back up. Separate the hands. And exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold in. Good. Left foot is going to come all the way back. Drop the knee, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, arms rise. Good. Left hand floats back. Right arm reaches. Good. Finding your easy twist. Lifting that back knee. Good. And then rising up. Good. Finding that back side bend combo. Good. And then floating the hands down. Nice. Right leg is going to come back. Good. Slide those two toes on the back of that left ankle. We're going to lower a third or maybe half the way. Hold here. Good. Squeeze it up. Good. Take a dancer's table. Nice. And right into your fallen triangle. Good. And then find a plank pose. I'm sorry, bring the right leg back and up. Good. And bring it through for a warrior two. My husband distracted me. Inhale, take a reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Nice. Good. We'll do that again. Repeat that. Nice. Good. Again. Good. And then we're going to lift that left leg, kind of sliding it up. Good. And we'll take those little pulses here. Nice. Whew. You got this. Good. Goddess squat. Nice and low. How low can you go? Yes. Good. Goalpost the arms. Good. Right when the burn, you can't take it anymore. Just extend up. Star pose. Nice. And then we'll cartwheel the hands right into a plank pose. Good. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Good. We're going to find our way into a plank pose. Inhale. We're going to lower for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Extend the left arm forward, bend the right knee. Take the right foot or ankle in the right hand, and then start to press the foot into the hand and lift. Good. Inhale and exhale, switch. You can always come down first, then press the left foot into the hand and lift. Good. Switch. And switch. And switch. So really press the foot into the hand. 2 more. So you should get a little bit of lift once the foot reaches the hand. Good. Lower down. Find a child's pose. Take a drink if you need it. So we just have a little bit more. We have another sequence where we're just going to kind of put that all together and add on just a little bit. So if you're in your child's pose, maybe walk your hands over to the right. Nice. Take a little side stretch. Whew. And then maybe walk your hands over to the left. Get a little side stretch here. Coming back to center. Nice. Coming into all fours. And then tucking your toes and finding your way into a downward facing dog. Good. Take a full and complete breath here. And then hop, step, or walk your way to the front of your mat. Good. Find the big toes in a yogi toe lock. Thumb on top of the big toenail. Inhale, extend forward, but keep the back of the neck long. Exhale, fold it in. Good. Breathing here. Releasing the toes, finding the hips. Good. Flat back, coming all the way up to stand. Optional back bend here. Nice. Good. All the way back up. Good. Let's interlace the fingers. All 10 fingers together, thumbs also. Good. Press, 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 press. Good. Inhale, lift. Nice. Good. Exhale, take a little side bend to the left. And then come through center. And then take a side bend to the right. Good. Lifting back up. Getting tall through the side body. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Find a high plank. Good. Low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right leg, warrior one. So Surya Namaskar. Good. Pressing down through the outer edge of that left foot. Good. Finding a one-legged plank. Maybe lowering through a one-legged chaturanga. Lowering both legs for upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Good. Left foot comes back and up. Warrior one. Good. Arms rise. Squaring the hips towards the front. Good. Coming down, one-legged plank here. Good. Maybe lowering through a one-legged chaturanga. Upward facing. And downward facing dog. Good. End of your next exhale. Hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Good. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Find the hips with the hands, flat back. Squeeze the glutes. Come all the way up to stand. Optional back bend here. Nice. Good. All the way back up. Arms at your side. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Good. Exhale, fold. Right leg is going to come all the way back. Drop the knee. Keep the toes tucked. Good. Inhale, arm rise. Good. Reach back for the right heel. Easy twist. Good. Lift up to your high lunge. Good. Take that little back bend here. Nice. Cartwheel the hands down. Toes come to the back of the heel. Good. We're just going to take some push-ups here. Nice. Just lifting and lowering. You got it. Come on. 2 more. Dancer's table. Good. Falling triangle. And 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Nice. Warrior 2. Awesome. Go ahead and reverse your warrior. Nice. And then find an extended side angle, and then take whatever variation feels good here. So if you want to take a half bind, you want to take a full bind, even if you want to take a birds of paradise, you can do that here. And if you want, you can extend the leg, stay up here for a breath, and then lower down. Release your bind. And then find a half moon here. So just a traditional half moon. Left hand can either hover or come to the block or the floor. Right arm can reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to grab the right foot or ankle for Shavasana, getting a little bit of a quad stretch. Nice. Warrior 2. Good. Goddess. Nice. Star pose. Awesome. And then we're going to cartwheel the hands on the inside of the left foot. So we're just going to find this lizard here. Nice. So really pressing back through the right heel, reaching forward through the sternum. Good. Reaching the shoulders back. Nice. Holding here. We're going to alternate, extending our arms forward. Good. Now the right. Reach it down. Left. Nice. Right. Good. Left. Nice. 4 more. Good. 3. You got it. 2 more. Good. We're going to take that leg, left leg, back and up. Nice. We're going to take the left knee, left elbow, up and back. Left knee, left elbow. Good. Again, option to take a little float if you like. No pressure, you don't have to. And then when you're done floating, take your time. Bring that leg back and up. Good. And then bring your left knee to your right elbow. Inhale up and back. Again. Try to make contact. Good. Stay here. Again, if you'd like to take the inversion, not the inversion, but the arm balance, you can. Or just work on activating that oblique when you're in that twist. Good. Good. And then release. Good. Find a plank pose. Good. Come through your vinyasa, upward facing, downward facing. Woo. Inhale forward to a plank pose. Good. We're going to lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Forehead on the floor, preparing. Interlacing the fingers behind the low back, or you can use a strap. Good. Everything squeezing together. Inhale, lift. Pressing down through the pubic bone. Good. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. And slowly release. Nice. Plant the hands. Tuck the toes. Plank pose. And back for a down dog. Good. Pedal out the feet. Maybe press down through that right heel, bending that left knee deeply. And looking under your right armpit. And switch. Good, and walk, hop, or step to the front of your mat. Good, lifting the feet, sliding the hands underneath them, or taking another, or just grabbing the big toe in. Inhale, get extension, and exhale, fold it in. Good, taking a breath here. Good, and release the hands. Stay here and walk your hands towards your back left heel. And really walk them around. Like you're trying to get to whatever's behind you. Good, and then come to the other side. So all 10 toes are still facing forward. Come back to center. Good, hands find the hips flat back. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Optional back bend here. Nice. Good. So at the top of your mat, interlace your fingers behind your low back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, start to bend the knees, bring the belly to the thighs. Good. And then start to straighten the legs any amount. Good. As you hover closer to your legs, arms start to reach down towards the floor and forward any amount. Good. Start to open your chest to the right, straightening that right leg any amount here. And then switch sides. Nice. Back to center. Release the hands without flinging. Good. Inhale, half lift here. Exhale, fold. Last side, left leg is going to come all the way back. Drop the knee. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, arms rise. Good. Left hand comes to the left heel or ankle. Right arm reaches. Easy twist. Nice. Lifting that back knee. Good. Coming all the way up to your high lunge with the twist. Dropping that back arm. Nice. And then cartwheeling the hands down. Right leg or right toes come to the back of the left heel. Nice. Good. Now we're just going to take some single push-ups. Nice. So this time, I know last week we were doing our arms are wide. Our arms are a little bit narrower. Nice, just a couple more. Good, dancer's table here. Good, ball and triangle. Right arm lowers. Nice. Three-legged dog. Nice. Warrior two. Good. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe hang out here. Find your favorite version of a warrior two bind. Maybe you drop the other arm. And if you did birds of paradise on one side, you do it on the other side. Whee. And just come back the way you came. And then we'll find our way right into a half moon. Nice. So maybe the right arm hovers. Good. If you would like to take Shavasana, you can bend the left knee, take the foot or the ankle. Nice. Goddess squat and stay here for some pulses. So hands could be wherever is comfortable. Nice. Whew. Good, hands find the thighs. Good, take a little twist, looking over your right shoulder and left. Good, and right and left. And then we'll find our way into a star pose. So extending out in all directions. Nice. Good, and then finding our way into lizard. So hands are gonna be on the inside of the right foot. Nice, good, pressing that heel back, extending the head forward. Good, getting that, maybe even hugging the outer shoulder into the inner knee. And we'll take those extensions of the arm. Nice. Good, core stability. And this side, for some reason, is a little easier, so it might be a little bit easier for you, I don't know. Nice. Few more, one more here. Last two. Good, bring the right hand on the outside of the right foot, and we're gonna bring that right leg back and up. Good. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale, back and up. Again. And last one, maybe take that little arm balance if you did it on the other side. And then bring that right leg back and up again, and you can go. And bring it across to the left elbow. Inhale, back and up. Across. Inhale, back and up. Good, last one, either just stay here, squeezing the core, or take the arm balance. Good, find your plank pose. Good, low plank, upward facing, and downward facing. Woo. Walk your feet to your hands. Good, heel toe your feet out, and then come down to a yogi squat. Good, hands to prayer. Take a breath. Good, if it's in your practice, go ahead and find your way into a crow pose. There you go. And if you're in crow, maybe hold it for a breath or two. And then if it's part of your practice to shoot the legs back, find your way through maybe one more vinyasa. Nice, good. And then we will lower all the way down to our bellies. And just make a little pillow with the forearms. Release your head there, bend the knees, and just gently windshield wiper them from side to side. And then we'll meet in a Sphinx pose. So elbows are just slightly ahead of the shoulders, but they're parallel to each other. Good, we're zipping the legs in. Good, and then we're almost like you're trying to pull yourself through your arms, and you should feel just a little bit of the back bend. If you need a little bit more sensation, begin to lift your elbows. Nice, press down to the pubic bone. Stay here for a breath. If you would like to feel a little bit more, just walk your hands a little bit closer to you. Nice. And then gently lower it down. Good. And then we're just going to flip it right onto our backs. So just flipping it over like a pancake. I'm just going to go this way. Good. And then once you're down, just extend the arms up overhead and just take a full body stretch. Good, and then slide your right knee in towards your chest. And then interlace your fingers right below the knee and squeeze that knee into your chest. Nice. Good, activate that left leg and draw your right knee out a little bit, almost like you're trying to draw it towards your upper arm. And then take it with the left hand, extend the right arm out, and just take a little twist here so the right knee doesn't have to come all the way down to the floor, but then just try to square your chest towards the ceiling. Sorry, I'm not there to adjust you guys. Good, and then start to come back onto your back, slide your right leg to meet your left. Good, and then squeeze your left knee into your chest, interlace your fingers, pull it in, activating that right leg. Nice, drawing your knee or thigh out a little bit towards your upper left arm, kind of closer to the armpit. And then we'll take that twist. Whew. Coming back to center. Good, releasing the leg. Nice. Finding maybe your second or maybe it's your first happy baby. And if you have a happy baby, maybe rocking it all the way over to one side, extending the top leg. And then all the way over to the other side. Oops. I'll spill my drink. And then extend the top leg. And then do it maybe a couple more times. Nice, good. And we're gonna come all the way to sit just for a moment. Just take a wide angle forward fold. Let out a couple sighs if you need to. And then walking it back in or back up. Good. Bring the legs back in towards each other, extending the arms forward and lowering all the way down. If you have your block nearby, just slide it underneath the sacrum or anything that's block-like, and then just extend the legs. Good. Just getting a little bit of the hip flexor stretch. So pressing out through the heels, drawing the toes in towards you, extending the arms, taking another full breath here. Nice. And then if you would like to, you can go ahead and lift up and bring the block to the medium setting, and then extend the legs back out again. Reach the arms up overhead, take another full breath. And then if you're feeling really bendy, you can bring your block up to the highest setting. Place it there, extend the legs. Nice. Good. And it's actually nice, you can really draw your shoulders underneath. You can even use the outer edges of your mat. You can kind of grip onto them if that feels good. Good. And then bringing the feet down to the floor. Good. If you want to take a brief shoulder stand, I like to do it on the block. But if it's in your practice to do without the block, you can do that, just extending the legs up. And just taking a couple cooling breaths here, because this is a cooling pose. So, taking whatever movements feel good with the hips. Maybe taking a little bit of a straddle. And maybe taking some hip semicircles here, half circles. Good, and then bring the legs back down. Lifting up off the block. Sliding the block out from underneath you. Nice, and lowering it back down. Good, taking any last pose that you need here and now. So if it's an inversion, even if you want to take a forearm stand or a headstand or any of those, you can. Or if it's just another forward fold. Or if you're ready for Shavasana, you can come, that's where we're going next. So take this moment to take whatever props that you need for Shavasana, blanket, blocks, anything. And put your socks back on if you're gonna get chilly. And then when you're ready, just come to lay down in Shavasana after you've done your last asana of the day, of the practice. Close your eyes and just tuck your shoulders underneath you and make sure your palms are facing the ceiling. Good. And then I will wake you when it's ready, when it's time. Closing the eyes, Shavasana. I want to know if you can see beauty, even when it is not pretty, every day. And if you can source your own life from its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver of the full moon, yes. It doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after the night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, and do what needs to be done to feed the children. It doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. I want to know if you will stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me where or what or with whom you have studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself, and if you truly like the company you keep in the empty moments. So from Shavasana, start to deepen your breath. And just start to bring some gentle movements to the fingers and the toes and the wrists and the ankle joints. Maybe gently rocking your head from side to side on your mat. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, roll over to your right side. And take a full breath here in the fetal position with your arm underneath your head as a pillow. With your next exhale, slowly come to sit. And just bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale for let, and exhale, go. Lokasana, stop so you can hold on to. May all living things be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, actions of our own life contribute in some way to that happiness and freedom from suffering for all. Bringing the thumbs to the third eye. Today, as in every day, may we be safe. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we know abundance and deep inner peace. Namaste. Whew. Thanks, guys. You.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're the best.
How you guys doing?
Okay, great.
Good. Good.
I was looking forward to this all week.
Oh, good. So I'll see you tonight.
Yes, good.
Great.
Community talk. Bring a favorite recipe to share.
What?
I said bring a recipe to share. We'll put them in the chat and the links, and we can peruse.
Oh, yeah.
them
Thanks for the reminder. Okay, yeah.
What kind of recipe?
A healthy, fun recipe. I have this one. I'm going to share the kale salad one because it's been my new favorite, and I've been eating kale salad like several times a week. But Hari's going to talk to us about some good things for the immune system, and then Fairy will talk a little bit of healthy recipes, and maybe we can try some new things in quarantine, you know? Try some
That's
stuff.
a good hummus recipe, Carrie.
You're the best at hummus. Sam loves her hummus. Check it out, 8 o'clock. I sent some links out already, but if you're sign up and I'll send it to you. But I appreciate you all so much.
I don't know if I got those links.
Eden, you look so beautiful.
Aw, thank you.
I love it. I love the lights in the back. The way you're sitting there, your arms look nice. I'm like, you look so nice.
You're checking me out.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Oh,
You just happened to like pop up. I was like, look at the definition in her arm. She's like sitting there so nicely.
I got myself weight. Like
Good.
for my arms, so I can
Oh,
do
nice.
It's awesome.
Trying to
Wow.
work out.
Keep up the good work. Be well. I will see everyone hopefully tonight at 8 o'clock or soon.
When did you send out the email, Carrie?
Around 11 o'clock. Has yours been going to junk, Em?
Maybe.
Check your junk because I sent it before class at 11.
Because I get some of the emails. That's why it's weird.
You know what I'm wondering if it is? Because I had a really hard time reading, like, and I wasn't sure if there was an L there.
Yeah.
E-I-L, and I almost missed the L. But then I put my glasses on and squint, and I saw, so I could have easily have missed the L. I don't know if that's what happened.
I go from MindBody, like next to Emily's, like when people sign up on MindBody next to their name, there's like that little envelope, and I usually click that and then paste the invites into there, Sam. So then you don't have to transfer names. You know what I mean?
Well, I was wait, say
Okay.
that.
Let me see.
So like
Well,
Sam, if you log into the business Mind Body Sam, and when you go to the class roster, next to everyone's name is a little envelope. If you click on that, the email pops up, and then you just paste the invite into that box or that browser. You with me?
Oh, because I don't have MindBody on my iPad, so I've been doing it from my iPad.
I would download it on your iPad. It would make your life a lot easier, and it would be quicker for you.
I've been like typing it all in. Yeah, I know.
And then this way you don't transfer incorrectly, you know? And I can
Oh, I
send,
found it.
is it in junk?
No,
You just get too many gosh darn emails, huh?
it was at 11 a.m. an hour ago.
Yeah. I was over anxious. I was like, oh, let me email everybody now. I got overexcited. But Emma, I'm glad that the test came back negative.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I walked through a lab. Someone told me it was okay to walk through somewhere where COVID-19 had spilled a few days before.
Scary.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're okay and you're
Yeah.
good.
I'm fine.
Well,
I'm glad everything. Yeah.
Stay
Really
healthy
great
and
because,
well.
Like now I'm starting to hear of people that I know that have died.
Oh,
It's
I'm-
bad. And I guess this area is really bad.
Yeah, everyone I know that has passed has been in New York.
Yeah. So New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, I don't know. They started shutting down certain areas up in North Jersey, near New York, for 7 days, like different, I don't know if you saw the email, or not email, news story, preventing people from like leaving for 7 days, like shelter in place, like not allowed to leave, even go to the grocery store. They don't want anybody on the roads. They don't want people around. And my sister sent it to me and was like, they might start doing this in other counties, but they're targeting a lot of the areas up in near New York, because I guess New York's really bad.
Yeah.
So be careful when you go out, and don't go out unless you need to, and stay safe, and you know.
Yeah. I gotta order more groceries, but I don't know who's delivering still.
Wegmans has some, but you might wait several days. So order now for, you know.
I stocked up this past weekend for like 2 weeks. I spent like $400 for just me.
It's easy to do though, because like I get like impulse buys. Like we went to Trader Joe's and I bought a bunch of stuff I don't even necessarily eat or need, but I'm like, put it in the cart.
Same. I'm like, I need this now. I need it now.
Anything like comforting, like I needed like comfort foods, you know, like it's, you know, you get like a little nervous and just like, oh my God.
No, I have to have my kettle corn.
Yes, yes.
Peanut butter.
Chica pop.
I bought 2 bags for quarantine and ate them within the first 24
Oh my God, yeah, I need to buy 4 bags a week.
That's a little much, Sam.
I know, but I just love munching on it.
I don't, and you do, I'm like, I feel you. I feel you on that. Popcorn's my fave. That stuff's good.
Yeah, plus I don't feel that guilty. So
No. How many servings are in a bag?
I want to say like 5.
And isn't like 30 calories a serving? So
Yeah,
I mean, like,
35
that's
calories.
bag is
It's nothing.
no, you could.
John's been having some on his crazy diet, so.
So you're allowed to have, I think 300 calories for a huge bag of popcorn is like,
Yeah, that's like, yeah. And then so much fiber that, I mean, half of it is probably gonna.
come out anyway. There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you? Was the Starbucks in Robbinsville open?
Yes.
It was?
So
Okay, it was closed when John went, that's why I.
Mobile order.
you mobile order it, and then you go through the drive-thru and you pick it up. You don't have to exchange cash. You don't have to do anything, touch
You can't-
anything.
You can't go inside.
Yeah.
Oh, but can you pay there or you have to do a mobile order?
They are taking cash and stuff, but I just feel like I don't want to touch
Yeah, yeah,
cash or transfer cash or have cash. So we mobile ordered.
Yeah.
It was nice. I mean, it's a 20-minute drive from my house, but yesterday we were like, we need to get out. We took a 40.
I know, it's right by me. I was
Car
like,
ride.
"Hey, you should tell
Yeah. I gave my cat a nuggie this morning and then I was like, what am I doing? I need to get out of here. I was just like petting him and I was like, nuggie. Like it wasn't hard, but.
Funny. Eden, how are you holding up?
I'm doing well. I'm like really loving this like extra time. I'm like starting to learn French. I'm like doing random stuff that I wouldn't normally do.
Allez-vous français?
I love it, Eden. Take advantage. I'm proud. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little weird, and I'm like thinking about like my birthday next month, but that's annoying. But
I
whatever.
know, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Are you teaching virtually?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, my laptop's set up. I got to get back actually, but I take my lunch break and do yoga.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I love it. It was a great class. Loved being here. I love that we're doing this, that you guys are all doing this.
Well, hopefully we'll see you tonight. I love you guys. I'll sign up too. Enjoy your afternoon.
All
you.
right. Bye.
Bye.
Gotta jump on a call.
Have fun. Good luck, Sam.
Thank you. Bye.